Welcome back. So previously we've talked about her learning videography. So where did you learn this course?
Okay, first I studied a certificate in film and videography at Zitech University. Later on I pursued diploma in film and theatre arts at Kenyatta University.
Okay, and sorry to what happened to the KU student, and may their souls rest in peace. On to the next question. So, which is your best film or movie that you have ever written?
The best film that I've written so far, my best script is, it's actually called My Black Wedding, and it came from my imagination. The scripting idea came from my imagination, and so far I feel that that is the best thing that I've ever written so far. Yeah.
So can you kindly explain to us briefly more about The Black Wedding?
Okay, The Black Wedding is about a man called Denzel and his girlfriend called Tamara. So they were arguing about certain certificates that were missing, and by accident Denzel hit Tamara and thought that Tamara was dead, but actually Tamara was not dead. So he went and dumped Tamara's body because he thought she was dead, but later on some people came and picked her, took her to the hospital because they realized that she was still breathing, and so after that she became well again, and Denzel had moved to another city, found another woman, and he was about to get married. So during the wedding there were two brides. There was Tamara and there was the other bride called Cassie. So Tamara appeared with a black gown, and it was like a ghost because Denzel was very sure that Tamara was dead, but she was not dead. So he was so shocked to see Tamara, and that's how justice was served at the end of that movie. Yeah, just in summary.
That's a nice movie and a nice story. So kindly tell us some of your experience and the challenges that you've had in this field or industry.
In this industry, actually, the biggest experience is lack of facilities, lack of equipment, and financing. Financing is a very key important thing in cinematography, because without finances there are things you cannot do. Like right now I've written such stories, they are good stories, but without financing, you see, I cannot do the casting, I cannot do the filming and producing of the film. Yeah.
So you've talked about the challenges mostly being finances, right? So how can you solve that challenge of finance?
Yeah, the best thing I think will be looking for sponsors. Yeah, looking for sponsors, the people who can sponsor me and help me like produce the movies.
So have you started that process of looking for sponsors?
I'm still in the process.
I pray to God that soon you get finances and sponsors so that you can proceed with producing your movies. So as we come to the end, we have parents who don't know more about videography or the course that you've taken, and they don't want their kids to go do the same thing. So what advice will you give to that parent?
Okay, I would advise parents to allow children be them. Like, let your child be whoever he or she is. Let them do whatever they need to do, because in this life you don't know what will take you to a new level, maybe what will make you rich, whatever will make you shine, whatever will make you known, whatever will make you prosperous. So I think it will be best if the parents allowed their children do whatever they want. Like, for example, I can be a good example because my parents never believed that film can be a good cause maybe for their child, because they had sacrificed, they pay your school fees, then you tell them that you want to go to university and take film, and they see that as a joke. So my parents actually, they were not very happy about it at first, but within time they had to agree with me because they saw that, okay, like they were watching news, and they were saying, the youth minister was saying that the film industry is fast growing in this country, and in a span of 5 years the film industry in Kenya will be far much ahead. So by hearing that, they came to realize that actually whatever they were opposing is a good thing, and it's something that is growing, and as long as something is growing, it's something that is going to get big and it's going to get better. So my advice to parents would be to allow their kids do whatever they want. If your child wants to take videography and film and maybe cinematography, let them do it, because for me, I can also attest that the film industry in Kenya is actually growing rapidly, and actually in the coming years we will be far as a country in terms of film, because even the facilities are advancing, the equipment are advancing. I can see that the country is just going far. We are going far as a country, and so if you allow your child to take film and cinematography, in the coming future you will be a happy parent, because your child maybe will be a screenwriter like me, writing good stories, and you can watch from the TV good stories being played, being acted, and it's a product of your child. I think that's a very good thing. To me, I feel that it's a good thing. Yeah.
That's nice. And I can see you've talked so we've talked a couple of things. So lastly, as we finish our interview, who inspired you to join film or videography?
In Kenya, I'd say it's Abel Mutua and Phil Karanja. They inspire me on very many levels. And internationally, I'd say it's Tyler Perry. Yeah, those three people inspire me to go to greater heights. Yeah.
That's nice. So kindly tell us more about your experience.
My experience in the film industry, I think so far it's good. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Okay. So what can you advise, or what impact can you give to the youth who are watching you?
My advice to the youth will be just be you, do you. Whatever you want to be, whatever you want to do, do it, because the time is now, and if it's not now, it's never. Yeah.
So what is your final word to our viewers today?
My final word to our viewers today, and advise our viewers to support the film industry in Kenya. Support us. Watch Kenya, build Kenya. Whatever you see from the Kenyans, please try to inspire us. Don't be too critical. Yeah, I mean, don't criticize us so much. We are also trying to do our best, and I believe that with time we shall be far. We shall be ahead.
Thank you so much, viewers, for listening to our conversation. I hope that you've learned more and it has created an impact to your life. My name is Catherine NGOVI, your host for Lifestyle. My sign language interpreter has been Jerida Wafula. Bye. Let's meet on Tuesday.